Day 36. Remember when I had a nice loop where I was just summoning the mailroom every day? I feel a little bad that these are permanently broken. Okay, well, let's hope I can accomplish one of my goals again. Game's being mean to me. Game's being mean. I need to have like a screenshot of that blessings page. Just to remind myself. The berry picker, the chef. I forgot to look up the word spread. For every spread you get an extra dish in the dining room. What is a spread? Mechanic rooms trigger your current experiment. Would be interesting. Let's see, it looks like my... So I have one key, by the way. So the aquariums did not trigger the... the aquariums did not trigger the clock tower over and over again. So it does not work on the symbols, it only works on the colors. So that shouldn't work with the mechanarium either. What other stuff would count? Those might be the only two symbols that you stack up effects for. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool if you get the gardener. Oh yeah, the ability to make a room happen first. Spend a gem to spin your floor plans. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that interesting that I desperately want to trigger via the Shrine of Blessings. I think I might want to do just the tool shed. With the hopes being that... Hello, shovel and metal detector. It would just be nice to be able to collect everything. So not a sledgehammer, but I do already have the shovel and the metal detector, which means that when I go into the courtyard, if it summons an item, it pretty much has to be the sledgehammer at that point, because the other two that it commonly summons are both in my inventory already. Let's do the den. Metal. Yep, it's a key. That's a hard spot to spot. Well, it's just out of the way enough that you have to really look for it. Yeah, I do the commissary. Chance to buy everything. There's the sledgehammer. I have all 3 big 2-handers already. Sleeping mask. Magnifying glass. Running shoes. Why not? These are all strong things to have immediately. So I have all these already. And a little more money. More items in green rooms. We've been over why that's effective. Before I go there, let's try to summon a dead end over here. The nursery is fine. Oh, right, the gem. I guess I'll do a den. Yeah, the nursery would have been fine, but I immediately was out of gems because I summoned this place. Oh. And if I walked in here and got this gem, I would have been fine. God damn it. It happens. A little too much. A little too all the time. I'd like to keep iterating the observatory. Alright, 1 key, delicious apples, and the sale is back. Fuck, I just bought everything. Damn it. No. That's awkward and sucks. Alright, oh, I do have the shovel. Did I not dig those spots up? Whoops. I'm bad at the basics of what I have at the moment. The passageway is free now. But it's usually good to spawn later on. Do these break? I have the sledgehammer. Oh, these don't break. Well, I tried. Not a bad dead end. Having 2 storerooms and also upgrading the storeroom to giving me different gem is pretty nice. I would like to not draw the weight room, actually. As it turns out. Ugh. Maybe if I can shield against it later. Ooh. Alright, well that's gonna give me a lot of gems going forward. And there's the kitchen for refilling it. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure I have that. So now when I do backtrack, I'll use it here and in the veranda. Don't want to spend the steps quite yet. But I know that I can now. The fact that the sale happened after I already activated. I don't remember if we ever verified if the sale works. I don't remember if we verified if the sale works in the bookstore, but I just don't really draw the bookstore, which is frustrating in its own way. Delicious apples. The gems are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. This box and the blue box are both false. Wait, this box and the blue box are both false. But if that's true, then the blue box is true, and it is in the black box. And the statement is no help of all. There we go. We got it. I was like, wait on a gosh damn minute. The gallery. So the gallery gives the... Isn't that what gets the 8 key? Gotta remember. Gem. Yeah. Because it's also the room that teaches us about the 8 key, essentially. The infinity. So I need this, and then I need to find a use for it. Which might be the mechanical room, but... How do I need to, like, modify its rarity so I can even do that? But I can only do the modification via the socket wrench thingy. Unless you can make it. I guess that's the question, is can you make it? Can you make the wrench? Because, as of right now... Key 8. Just do it. Crap. Having to get it via trading the basement key is kind of absurd. Unless I put the basement key back in the closet. And then draw it from there early on while I have a trading outpost activated. Because otherwise it's like really hard to actually use meaningfully. Not a bad place for the cloister arena. Because it's at least near a spot where a green could go. Having a rough time with the dig. Yeah, this is where I want to put a green room if I can, the courtyard. Okay, you could maybe take the green, you could maybe take the basement key and put it in the coat check so that you can then draw the coat check earlier on while you're trying to run the trade outpost, and then you would have the 8 key. No, the wrench. And then you could use the wrench to make the mechanarium more common. And then in another run, or all future runs, that you'd then be trying to draw the mechanarium and the gallery in the same run, while also trying to get as many of these gears as possible. Like the utility closet counts. I guess right now I should draw every gear room I see on the off chance that I get the chance to use it for that. I think the garage might count too. And then try to get dice with the hope that I can draw the mechanarium. Which, I almost never have any I basically never have control over whether I get dice. Ah, fuck! What are the rarities of these? I can't look at them, can I? I wish I could look at the rarities of cards just on this screen where I spend most of the game. I want the armor to see what effects I have access to, but I want the attic because it's just so fucking strong. It would cause me harm to skip the attic. 1. I don't think this counts. 2 more keys. 2, vault. 3. 4, 5, 6. 7. I only counted 7 items. Did the stupid box count? Can't open that. This is always here, right? Change the ending, political. Did something count? Did like a pair of items group up but count as 2 items maybe? I don't see anything else. And I have a metal detector, so I should be able to find anything besides gems with that, and the gems I would spot. Okay, well we have sledgehammer. We don't have the battery, unfortunately. We do have a vault key, which is exciting, and secret garden could be fun. Because I'm more likely to find items in those places. But yeah, my goal right now is to play every gear I can get. We're gonna try to maximize the mechanarium if I can, and just try to learn about that. But also hope it's even in the deck, which is part of the fun, I guess. I should probably draw the pool. I don't know if those rooms count as mechanical rooms, but it would make sense then to count as mechanical rooms. They're mechanical, right? But do you think the pool would count as them too? So I don't know. I wish you could open the directory in moments like that, so I don't have to feel like I have everything memorized all the time. Pool. Boiler room counts as one. That's not one of the ones you get from that there. Pump room does. Breaker box, laboratory, workshop, security. So the utility closet, boiler room, pump room, security, workshop, and laboratory. I do want a workshop. So that's 6 gear rooms. There's the armory. I'm surprised the furnace doesn't count as a gear room. I'm like slightly insulted. The mechanarium. So that's not great. If I'm hoping to max out the mechanarium, it's impossible. The mechanarium is the 7th gear. Have I duplicated any of these rooms? No, I don't think so. So I think it's impossible to max out the mechanarium, even if I get lucky and draw all 7 of my current mechanical rooms. Swim trunks, that's so goofy. I've shut off the security, but I don't have a computer yet, so I have not made it so that it is good when it's shut off. Four more items in the walk-in closet. Could kind of go bad. Oh, the workshop is one of my goals. I gotta prioritize that if I'm gonna make my goal. Also, might give me the item I'm looking for. That's one of them. I was hoping that the walk-in closet would give me either that or the other one. I have no idea what to think about these yet. I also need to think about the find among the white trees under 2 stones. Still have to think about that. Should probably run around outside and look for that, but also might be in the secret garden. In which case, in both cases, I should have been looking for it last run then, which is a bit embarrassing. Magnifying glass ever come... Oh. Magnifying glass and metal detector. Do I know what that is? We'll keep that in mind for later. I'm still using the metal detector. Oh, security room, damn. I'll be back up here when I unlock security then, I guess. Magnifying glass and metal detector. I don't think I know what that does. I don't think maybe I haven't done that before. Nothing really makes sense to me for that. Oh, this sucks. So waste the passageway or dead end the office. Or do 2 bunk rooms. I might as well summon the office because I'm about to backtrack because of the dead end. This will give me a chance to find stuff this way. Spread gold in the estate. Return to main menu. Actually, I'm not about to backtrack. So we won't be running a lab right now, because I'm going to use remote terminal access to access security. Which will allow me to change the keycard system to high and unlocked. Because the breaker room means that it's all unlocked, right? In the utility closet. But I still might turn back soon anyway because I am running out of gems. But here's one more. But wait, there's more! So on one hand, it's smart to turn back in gem situations, but on the other hand, turning back costs you a bunch more footsteps. So it's like... Oh, there's some of the money I distributed. Did I do it wrong? Oh, this sucks. I did something wrong, and the process of checking is going to cost steps. What? Is it the breaker box or this that I did wrong? Ah, damn it. Oops. I guess, okay. Well, I don't have to go all the way back. That's good. I thought I had to go all the way back to the breaker room to fix it. I'm glad I checked here. I just misclicked or something. I lost myself a few more steps. Whoops. We haven't placed that many hallways yet, so guaranteeing that they're unlocked from here on forward is kind of decent. But that does mean all my gems are gone already. That crack. It's unfortunately probably a mistake to keep going then. That's a decent room to spawn, but my steps are pretty, my gems are gone at this point. At least my sneakers save me on some of my steps going on right now. 5 steps for every green room in your house. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 steps. For the price of basically nothing, too. Damn. And let's fill this pick up. Which means I get this one. I don't like that sound. It is kind of like the sound of me just dumping the shit directly on the floor. But watering plants does not make that noise normally. Because you're watering an actual plant. You're not just pouring it on like on a flat floor. Gymnasium, solarium. Rarer rooms is good. That's worth getting. I should probably spawn that one. And also it's a green room, so several benefits all happen at once right now too. That's the second time in a row I've got the lucky rabbit's foot here. I wonder if that's disproportionately likely to happen here. It does feel like certain rooms have certain items that are like kind of their favorite to spawn. Somewhat more awkwardly, we have to now run all the way back around. But I have 85 steps, so we really don't give a shit at this point anymore, do we? Nope, I did not. This is one of the rooms where I forgot to use my shovel. Because I forgot briefly that I even had it. I started off with so many items. Yeah, I literally can't spend any more money. I have $40 and 80 steps. And 7 keys. We're having some insane starts to some of these. Nothing back there? Nope. That is den. 2 dens back to back. I want the laboratory, but I also would prefer not to create the dead end right now. Is that a mistake? Maybe. Kind of running out of things, so I'd prefer not to create the dead end. I don't even want the room in this style that badly. What am I sensing? Oh, it's just the lunch pail. I thought it was something else. The mechanarium. But it's at the time you spawn it, right? So 1, 2. That's not good. It would only be the 3rd one. Locksmith keys for sale. Kind of just going back and making a dead end anyway, which is a little awkward. Special key. It's hard to say if the lockpick kit or just 3 keys is a better price. honestly. You just never know how much the lockpick kit's actually gonna go off. For all you know, it might trigger less than 3 times, in which case the other one's probably better. Also, were those the normal prices? Because it said the sale was there. There was a flyer, which indicates that it works on that room too. Ew. This is a bad time for the dark room. I'd rather not. Let's spawn the corridor. I want, partly because I don't really want to run all the way back to turn the power on and off. Because I recognize that I can. Man, this is a narrow path I have to run right now. Okay, break room. Nope, salt shaker. That is an item I probably pass up sometimes because it looks completely normal and I don't question it necessarily. But it's like, yeah, salt shakers are unique. 17. 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 times 10 is 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Just 17, I guess? Weird. 7 minus 3 is 4. Oh, I got it wrong. 4 times 4 is 42 is 20. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Wait, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's slow down. 4 is 20. 4 minus 14. Alright, what am I misreading here? Shit, I'm on the set. That's the same page. I keep getting wrong. Wait. Four minus 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is, wait, is 14. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I keep getting it wrong because it looks so obvious. Plus, minus, times, divide. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. What is happening? So, did I forget the order? Isn't it? This isn't here anymore. $17. 7 minus 3 is 4. Oh, the colors are wrong. Oh, that sucks. What does that mean? Okay. Blue, yellow, red, purple. I need to add this to like... So green... Green... Yellow is minus. Red. Purple. Okay, purple is... So green is plus, yellow is minus, red is times, and purple is divide. Because the question here is what changed. The colors changed locations. The question there is whether or not you're changing the order of operations or if you're changing which symbols they are. And the answer is order of operations because we've been to the math class before and they denote math with just colors on its own. So the locations are just the order of operations here. So you go left to right in the written math, and here you go from inside to outside. So the colors... Yeah, this should be what's going on here. Anyway, 20. So yeah, it's 4, the plus, then times 2 is 8, then minus 7 is 1. Got it. Yep, that's what's going on. 9 times 4 is 36, minus 20 is 16. And my voice sounds weird because I'm looking back and forth between the microphone and my book when I'm talking. So at moments I might sound weird because I'm not facing the microphone as I try to cross-reference each symbol because I don't really have them confidently memorized, so I'm definitely checking in real time. Okay, so they do that now. Dick. We want to go straight, so I'll go for the chapel, because I don't really care about a coin anymore. We're pretty beyond the point where that's much of a tax. Which is a funny thing, it's when we talk about, like, speeding tickets and other stuff like that, there's a lot of, like, types of things that are a disproportionate tax to the poor, because it's a fixed value. And this is a good example of that kind of thing. I would like this so I can do a dead end. Yeah, percentage-based stuff is often more fair, but if it's a fixed amount, then you're going to be punishing poor people more for being poor. Yeah, I can't break that. It's weird that the vases at the front door almost seem uniquely breakable. Awkward place to build security, but my goal is to build every one of these if I can. So see if any loot is in the room. This room used to spawn stuff on this counter, and it seems to never happen anymore. But yeah, if I'm doing a gear run, I have to commit. Fuck. Alright, well the maid's chamber just sucks. Garage would be nice if I get the keys this time. Which I never do. But let's enable it, I guess. Because this gives me 2 items. What do I even want? I guess the battery. Let's go for the garage. I'm down to 0 gems. My goal of going on this little trip was to generate gems. Because I'm running out of gems. And then I came all the way here. Is that a lock? Yeah, but I can't use it. Da-da-da. I came all the way down here and I ended up with I went here with 1 gem and now I have no gems. Ta-da. A ladder that doesn't go anywhere. None of them ever seem to. Was there dig spots out here? Probably not. Oh, you can walk straight through this rock. But not through that bush. That's funny. Womp womp. There's no dig spots out here. That one thing said they would add dirt on the driveway. I assume this is the driveway. So I think that one science experiment gives a bunch of dirt spots here for you to dig. Which is kind of funny. Just kind of like a funny random thing to be doing, but it potentially could give you a lot of dig spots. And at least they're all being put in one spot so you can find them. Oh yeah, I guess the meal is here. The aquarium. How you taunt me. The round afterwards. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go back up there. Not much else to do at the moment. Yeah, tool shed back at home, so I'm not like trading or anything. Can I break this one? Nope. Mwah, 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 mwah. Watering can. We like gems. Yep. Break him. Break it. Break it. Another 3 of these. Alright, so I have to go all the way back up here. I have 2 doors to work with, and 1 gem. Which I just got from watering that room. 88 steps though, so that's fun. Is that dug already? Should be. Oh, there's money in here now. At least there's that. I wish I had more gems to spend. This will probably backfire. That's a right turn. Is a right turn that has gems in it? Oh, it will, yeah, because it's the first safe I cracked. Second safe I cracked? It's the one I took a long time to crack, but should have cracked a lot sooner. If I just knew for sure the answer was in the room. I should have suspected, because the Christmas photo does... Oop. Also a coin. And a key. The Christmas photo does, like, strangely resemble a puzzle. Ambiguously. Going for gears. Going for the best. The key card I don't need. Fuck. Thanks. I can't do that. Backup gem. 1 little coin. Why is music playing right now? Did something trigger this? Magnifying glass. Metal detector. Metal detector with shovel. I think I know that one already. Metal detector with lockpick. Oh yeah, I know that one. That's a better lockpick, I think. Let me mix salt with things. Broken lever and shovel. Yeah, just need the battery. Just give me the battery. Just give me the battery. Promise I'll be good if you just give me the battery. Alright. Don't be a dead end. Ugh. Dark room. No, it's fine. Utility closet's like 5 rooms away. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, dark room. Turn back on. Ta-da! And can you give me the garage keys? I just wanna have the car keys off of my fucking to-do list once and for all. Can you just give that to me, game? Please? Alright. I went the wrong way. It's to the game's credit that at least you have such a large to-do list of crazy things going on that I do basically make progress every episode on some level. It's just never the thing I'm trying to do, which does get aggravating. Okay, we really want this room to branch, so... Oh, fuck. I don't get to use a key. The pump room going right. That works. It's a gear, which is what I'm looking for. So that we still branch this way, thankfully. Special keys, silver key. We want silver key going up, probably. Maybe. Secret garden won't work. Key 8 won't work. Prism key would generate a red room, which would suck, so no thank you. Let's do a normal lock. I have such a collection of keys, what the fuck? Archives would suck. Drawing room is actually pretty good to give me a second option. Might give me a second chance at drawing the garage or something. I already have the garage, never mind. And I have the workshop. I need the battery and the garage key. 0415. Library is not compelling. Don't want any of these. I can't afford the vault. And the lavatory sucks. Damn, I need the gems for the vault. Maybe the reading nook will generate gems. Like one gem on the floor. No, because it's a key room. I think I should generate the secret garden here. I don't get the full benefit of all of its doors, but it gives me since it's going to be an awkward little dead end down here anyway, I might as well do the one that gives me the most chance to get more gems. I get one from the watering can. Maybe more from digging. If there's dig spots. All these dig spots. So many dig spots. Check out these dig spots. What do you mean? What do you mean the secret garden has no dig spots? It's entirely a garden. That's wild. That's never happened before. Let me have this wall open, please. Give me battery. I don't have it, right? Making sure I didn't, like, hallucinate. Oh, this sucks, though. Alright, well, I got my second gem. That slightly improves some of my future here. But not amazingly. Dig spot in here in the pump room. There's often a dig spot right here. Nope. Nope. It's down to the wire. The gift shop is okay. It gives me 2 branching paths. The storeroom for 2 gems would be nice, but I don't have... it would end my run, so the gems would be useless. Prism key. That would generate another store. Which might generate... They both require special keys. I might want to generate with prism key here, which could give me the armory, which could be fun. There's the armory. Ooh. Armory is interesting, but the laundry room means that I can... I don't know what special cost bypass means. Does it just mean gems? If I switch my money with my gems, then I don't have to worry about gems anymore. Honestly, I probably want to switch my keys with my gems, because then I can still use the money if I draw the armory or something. More coins. Yeah, keys and gems. That'd give me 16... Yeah, 16 gems, which is more than enough. And 2 keys, which is also should be enough, because there's only 3 rooms left. And I have a lockpick and special keys still, too. Okay, so that saved me. And I still have the money for the armory if I happen to end up with it. Silver key, do I want that? Maybe? Pump room, security, workshop, laboratory, boiler room. I don't have everything yet. But I might want to do the thing to summon the... Yeah, it might summon a mechanarium. No. Lose half my steps. I have to. I mean, I still have 42 steps. I was definitely hoping to summon maybe the mechanarium. Nothing in here. Not even in here. Okay. We'll just see what happens at this point. There's not a lot of reason to keep worrying about it. The ballroom is trash. This gives me comical number of keys, and this gives me 3 gems. Not a comical number, just for one for every bedroom. So just 3 keys. I like the wine cellar. Arbitrarily. Ding, ding, ding. So I did not get the battery. Did I accomplish anything this run? Key 8. Do it. No. The laboratory. The clock tower. I should do the bedroom closet because it might give me the... It might still technically give me the battery. Since this run's basically over. It's trash. Wow, thanks for having my back game. Fuck. No. What do I even do with all these items? So no vault for the vault key. No keys for the garage. No battery for my sledgehammer. No mechanarium in the entire... It showed up once all the way down here when it was not going to be enough. But I spent the whole run trying to build mechanical doors and it didn't help. Nothing to spend money on here. It's moments like this where I get a little worried about how long this playthrough might get and how near the end it might be increasing diminishing returns as I just try to freaking finish the game. Okay, let's try things out. So what is magnifying glass plus... What was the other one? Was it the metal detector? Yeah. Okay, so what does that do? Burning glass. Can light candles and ignite fuses. Oh. Oh. Lockpick plus... Right, it was for the metal detector. Shovel and sledgehammer, but those both require batteries. Nothing else. I might be down to only one remaining contraption I haven't made yet. Okay, so... Wasn't I building a list of candles? I'm so sorry, but my list, my notes are getting to be a mess. I kind of just don't know what I'm gonna need in the future on my notes. Ruby candles. There's 2 in the tomb, and then there's the circular room below. But is that circular room only accessible from the tomb? I think it might be. Where have I been? Okay. So nothing I've written down is here. Circular room below. I think I literally just wrote down there's 2 places to light candles in the chapel. Not the chapel, in the... maybe the chapel, though. But there's 2 in the tomb, and then the circular room below was also only accessible via the tomb, I think. Because, like, that was... on the wrong side of the stupid minecart. Which I did put back. So it's still blocking me again. That minecart drives me crazy. We can check somewhat carefully for candle rooms. Going as a combination of memory and glancing at these things, I guess. Do. It's not even fully enough to just be a candle. It has to be like a special super candle. We're low on footsteps, so I can't just run around crazy. We want to be a little careful. Yeah, this room already has gas lamps. Did I reach the southern half of place again? Oh yeah, through here. Nothing in here. I do want to check the chapel, actually. Isn't that place full of candles? I don't remember if they were the right type of candles, but... definitely candles. To the point where I would expect that they expect us to go there once we have a thing that burns candles, because it's like a memorable candle location. Right, the break room. Let's remember to rest here at the end. Yep. Like the other ones? No. But these are the ones that have the gems that we were told about. Hello? Look at the little guy! It's a little angel piggy bank. The chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from the chapel offerings. Oh. It has all the money I've ever given it? That's funny. I don't think I want it, right? It even says break it or not yet. I don't have a... First of all, it's... I've probably given it like 30 or 40 gold or something, I figure. The thing I want to buy from Mount Holly gift shop costs 110 gold, so it's pretty out of range. Commissary is already emptied. There's nothing to spend money on. So it's probably more valuable to know this is here and use that money in a better run. Or I'm not going to waste it. I'm constantly going over my items again just to be sure that I'm not forgetting something I have here. Alright, well, given how that went, It's an interesting find. I think the next thing I want to do is go back outside and see what I can do around here. Let's just give it a once over in general. Like there's that one dark tunnel. There's no candles in that room. I haven't really been around these areas for a while. Oh. Wait. Too many pages of notes. Among the white trees under 2 stones. It's a dig spot. Secret dig spot. The Conservatory. It's like a greenhouse for people. Would you like to permanently add the Conservatory? Adjust the rarity of floor plans in your... Oh! Yes. I would like to have that. How does that even work? Do you like draw 3 random floor plans and then pick one of them to be more or less rare than before? Can you make you can make things that you don't like really rare and things you do like really common? Because that might be a much more reasonable approach than the gear wrench, which seems like a pain in the ass. I don't even know how to craft it yet, if you can. This is a gas thing, wasn't it? Can I light that on fire? There's this guy. Gardener's logbook. That's... I noticed this before, I think, but now it looks weird. I'm like, that's... Isn't that where you keep the gems? Oh, wait, didn't the gardener steal? Is that storytelling right there? I think... Didn't the gardener steal one of the blackmails? Because that's the stand that the gem is normally on in each safe. They always keep a safe with the blackmail for whatever reason. Anything here? Okay, so we have finally solved the music sheet puzzle, which has been looming for so fucking long at this point. This one just talks about getting the stones very slowly. I like to think that the reason why food just materializes around the house when I'm walking around is that, like, maybe one of the staff that's supposed to have vacated the premises hasn't actually fully left and is watching over me. Because I think that you need to have like a dungeon master of some sort to run half the stuff that's happening here. Otherwise it wouldn't work. I feel like some of the stuff has to be done manually by someone, and they're like just being nice and helping me out a bit. I'm wondering about this place because this is a dark location. A very dark location. Oh, hang on. Yep. This was just here the whole time? Always draw a tunnel while drafting this room. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Oh, that's a weird one. Always draw a tunnel while drafting this room. In this room. So the tunnel gives you the ability to tunnel. So every tunnel will give you another tunnel. So if you draw it on a place where you really need a straightaway, you can just keep going straight until you decide to stop using it. Which is cool, except for the part where it's a tunnel, and tunnel sucks. Because nothing's in it. Maybe it summons certain items usefully. It does count as a hallway. So when we talk about drafting a hallway from a hallway, the tunnel draws the tunnel infinitely, so you can trigger those effects like a lot. Which could be really cool. If you really need that effect to happen. (621) Uh-huh. Gotcha. Excavation department. It's excavation report 621, E621. Uh-huh. Okay. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has been left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Do-do-do. This tunnel keeps going. Like, I don't... Maybe they just don't want me to go any further and that's it? This feels like slightly... wasteful. I'm like, just climb over these boxes, man. What if there's something important over there? Alright, so we found some places to light up. I knew we wanted this, but I definitely now need to figure out how to get this in a run with the tomb. So I have reason to keep drawing the tomb again. Because I want to light up that one room and find out how to get through there. Curious about that. I think that's on the other side and not in here, right? Check this one too. Yeah, this is where I need the super sledge, I'm pretty sure. Or dynamite, but I don't think you can pick up dynamite. Yeah, I have two underground circular rooms that both seem like they have something up in them. But I keep going to being at the wrong one for the tool I have. I'm not open that door, and I'm not going to learn now. Don't know what else to do. I could go... into the foundation elevator. Or just here, I guess. Keep checking here every episode lately. Thinking maybe this time it'll help. Any conspicuous candles? Or any candles? Don't remember anything through there. And yeah, I need to get past that. The secret room's like right over there, past that one. I can't get across the water with this level. The pump room. Huh. I don't know how my economy is going to work out here. Maybe go visit the kitchen? Is it coming? Yes. Maybe go visit the kitchen and see if I can get enough steps from that to confidently make it to the pump room. Otherwise, I should just go back to the break room and rest so I can keep my keycard tomorrow. Which, among other things, lets me use this entrance. I should have thought about the pump room sooner. I did draw it. But I might be in a bad step situation by now, in my searching for everything else. Yes, the kitchen's easy to get to. It's not great. I can buy 15 steps from these bananas, basically. Each one's +1. That adds up a bit more, yeah. 41 steps. What's up here? No. Pump room is accessible via... No. Pump room... Yeah, those near the end of the process, so I have to go here? No, here. No. Here? Okay. I'm struggling surprisingly a lot, just trying to parse what this map looks like. I wish it was a little easier to see where rooms connect versus dead end. Like with the way that doors smack into walls and end, going nowhere. I wish you could tell a little easier the difference between ones that do and don't connect. Like, obviously, it's presented literally, so the information is not being obscured, but in the visual chaos of what you're looking at, it's a little hard to parse on the fly. I keep slightly misinterpreting it. Okay. So greenhouse is number 5. Attach tank 1. Overall, I guess we want to take everything out of here right now. I want to add 3, probably from the kitchen. Or to pump 3. Okay. Gotta go back without getting confused. I should be able to go back through, ride down, right across. Thank you, Sneakers, for also making this more possible. Hey, I made it back pretty much without checking. I've been spending too much time in this particular house this run. Okay, we're gonna save it. Because I was not looking forward to having to craft this tool again in a run where I also have the tomb active. I guess I still will want to, but let's just do it this also, because this might... We'll find out what this does. For all I know, it's like an immediate and cool benefit that we want, and don't want to have waiting until I can do the tomb correctly. Alright, so yeah, I've already successfully gotten the Sanctum key from the bottom of the reservoir, so if anything at this point we're ready to drain the reservoir again to see if any of the other bits of reservoir have, anything in any of the other boxes, just spam keys into there, which I'll get back to in the future. Because we do want to know if any of those random boxes down there might have, like, an allowance in them, or an upgrade, disc or something. But oof, we just got the ability to reduce the cost of rooms. No, we didn't. We got the ability to change... We technically got the ability to reduce the cost of rooms, but only if the axe comes back. Which, for all I know, it's a one-off. But we can change the rarity. We recently got extremely powerful cards. Do I have the basement key on me right now? No? I've had it enough times lately that I'm confusing myself about it now. The more I iterate, the more difficult it is. Like, I feel like Dr. Manhattan or something, where I'm not having trouble telling the difference between each reality. Oh, I gotta point it right at the tip. What's this one gonna do? Okay. Cool staircase, bro. What's down here? Oh. Wait, where am I? I thought this was somewhere else. Long, dark, spooky tunnel. Foreman's log 20. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent further delays, Thomas and Claire has generously volunteered to install freight lift and facilitate both personnel transport. To facilitate both. However, after seeing his ornate designs, I can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable style. Okay, the back. This might be the door that's by the chess puzzle. Okay, we're finally here. Okay. So now, when I want to go into the underground area, I can access one side of it by going through the tunnel upstairs, and I can access the other side of it by going through this tunnel down here. But I still need to draw the tomb in a run where I make this thing so that I can light up all the various torches in the tomb. Uh-oh. Also, this is a bit of a one-way situation, it looks like. Whoops. I don't think there's a way to call it. But normally it's up. Normally we take... And some stuff doesn't reset out here, so am I going to be in a situation where I can get it stuck down there? Well, whenever I'm up there, I think I can call it. This still looks like it opens. So maybe... it's just awkward in this situation, because I just unlocked it. But in other situations, you're only going to ever be riding it downward and not out from this side. There's not a reason you need it on this side of things. Okay, well I guess I can take the boat back now. Unfortunately, this is where the other things I want to light are. And I'm not getting there until I get the tomb. So that even the mining cart's not really an obstacle. I need to draw the tomb, because that door only opens when you're on the side that the death statue's on. So I guess we'll ride it back, and we'll rest in the break room, and I'll have a card tomorrow. Okay. It kind of felt like this one was falling apart and turning into a disaster, but we ultimately did get some real progress in here and open up some things and get multiple new rooms. It's remarkable how much I felt defeated this run, then wandered around and really turned it into a series of unlocks based on what we discovered. Although really it turned around because I double-checked being able to build something here. And this is a gadget that's very important. Here I was waiting to find a torch at some point, not knowing where the fuck that ever happens. Still not knowing where the hell that happens. But turns out we can make our own torch. And that's great news. So were there any secret lightable spots behind this one counter? I'm being thorough, guys. No. It's probably funny when I say I'm being thorough, because then your brain probably snaps directly to whatever specific thing that's bothering you that I haven't been following up on at some point. It's astonishing how much there is in this game. Like, it is padded out by using the RNG and the resetting and everything, but it also definitely just does have a lot going on. It's not really fair to say how the game would play without RNG, because it's fundamentally structured in a way around that like, the base, there wouldn't be a core gameplay anymore. But on some level, the sheer number of things you do is, like, surprisingly involved. Okay, so I'm down to 20 steps. I could technically try to do some other stuff. But if I go all the way to the pump room and back to try to lower it back down, I'm not going to make it back here. And I would prefer to make sure that I start next run with the key card. So we're going to go here and rest. And call it a day. And I'm going to take a break because my throat, I think my voice is going out a little bit as I play this more and more. Oh, hey, I did it. I also maxed out the entire layout, like I think the second time in a row. I guess it's not as impressive the second time, but I did it. I did max out the entire layout again, and this time I didn't even use aquariums, so look at me go. Didn't even notice that I did that. That's funny. Still didn't draw the room I was hoping for, but okay. Huh.